Hey everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. The fact that you are willing to sacrifice a few minutes out of your day to consume my content really does mean the world to me. For those of you that are unaware, I review everything that gets released on Netflix. So if you're ever curious about a new movie, series or show, if you want to know if it's any good or not, come to my channel and I will let you know. Today we're going to be talking about season 3 of The Witcher, and I've covered basically every single season of the show so far since the first. It is incredibly close to me and my wife. In fact, one of the first things we ever discussed when we started talking, when we first met each other, was The Witcher. So this series is very close to my heart, and it has been a very rocky road. The quality of this show has gone from absolutely amazing to what the heck are they doing? And so does this series follow more of season 1 or more of season 2? Because let's be honest, season 1, despite the serious confusion that was caused by the different timelines, it was enjoyable. Season 2, especially with its depiction of Yennefer, was incredibly disappointing. So is this more like season 1 or season 2? Well, I would have to say this doesn't ever reach the heights of season 1, but is significantly better than season 2. And Yennefer and Geralt actually spent some quality time together, especially in the first bit of the series. There's a lot of repairing that takes place between the two's relationship, including that between Ciri and Yennefer as well. And as someone that was a fan of their depiction in the books and in the games, that was nice to finally actually see them working as a unit, and rather than like fighting against one another, there was an actual cohesion between the three of them, and that was finally long overdue. So yes, in regards to overall quality, a vast improvement over season 2, but unfortunately doesn't really hit the heights of season 1. Geralt, Henry Cavill, was amazing. It's disappointing to see him go, I won't lie. That's all I can actually say about that. He was phenomenal in the role. Henry Cavill really always puts his all into everything. And as of yesterday, we just found out who's just replaced him as Superman. So seeing him go in 2 different franchises is incredibly disappointing, especially when you see how much he puts into his characters. In my opinion, Henry Cavill is one of the last proper, draws in I would say in Hollywood. There are very few actors that hold a candle like him. I mean, we've seen when it comes to the MCU actors, people don't really care about them because of their MCU accomplishments. And yes, he did have Superman, but Henry Cavill has this way of attracting people to watch his properties that no one else really has. He has a very dedicated, fan base, but he's such a genuine human being as well. People really enjoy him and just want to watch him succeed in everything he does. So yes, quality-wise, better than season 2. Geralt, of course, by Henry Cavill was always amazing. We actually get to see Geralt doing some Witcher hunting as well this season. I'll say that has been the biggest disappointment of the series for me and my wife, is the fact that there's been a serious lack of proper monster hunting in this series. And finally, we actually get to see him properly face some monsters. So that was great. That was an improvement. And I really do wish we just got more of that within the show. Just every few episodes, just let him go do a contract and put the story a little bit on hold. Just let him go kill a monster or 2. That is enjoyable. Those are always the best parts of the shows, when we actually just get to see Geralt go out and hunt a monster. Those are always the most memorable moments. Those are always the most enjoyable moments. And they really should have embraced that more with Henry Cavill's tenure. Something that was also inconsistent was just the props department and the wardrobe and everything like that. You had moments where everything looked amazing, especially like, for example, Henry Cavill's wig. So my wife works with props and costumes and everything like that. She's a cosplayer. So she was blown away by Henry Cavill's wig. But then almost every other character you see on set, she's like, why is Henry Cavill's wig so good? And everybody else's wig looks like this. Like, that drove her insane. The contact lenses for a lot of the actors as well really weren't convincing. And so, Yennefer's wardrobe. That was like, for as much that they did better with her character this season, her wardrobe really didn't scream Yennefer at all. Like, if you've read the books or played the games or anything like that, you know that there's a very specific way that you either read Yennefer to look, or that she just looks in the games. And her apparel just doesn't reflect that in the series. Like, it's not difficult. Yennefer wears black and white, and her, attire always helps her command the room. In this season, she looked like someone's aunt. That's the nicest way to put it. Unfortunately, even Geralt's attire is a step down. Season 2, he had by far the best armor, like in the Witcher series. And then in this one, he kind of just goes back to, I wouldn't say necessarily everyday civilian like wear, but it's definitely not armor that he had in season 2. So that was disappointing. So yes, guys, it is a mixed bag, but it's definitely better than season 2. And at this point, I think we're all just happy that we actually got to see Henry Cavill one last time as Geralt in an enjoyable season. So yes, guys, thank you so much for watching this series. If you did enjoy it, please let me know down in the comments below. So yes, guys, thank you so much for watching this review. If you did enjoy the series, please let me know down in the comments below. Please give this video a like, it would really mean the world to me. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. It would be amazing and I'd really appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.